Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Tactics with Commander Irish. As of right now, I'm just going to be flying solo. My tactical advisor, the board chairman, has decided not to join me tonight and tried to get Pop Tarts in here, but, well, he don't love me no more. Might end up killing his character tonight, we'll see as it goes on. But we do have a retaliation. We're starting today's stream off with a retaliation. Uh, Named Operation Ice Tower. We'll be starting soon once I post that the stream is live. So that will take a few minutes and let people start getting in here. All right, everything's been posted. Let's get to let's get to rocking.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
So yeah, uh, had to quickly throw this together because our resident Pop Tarts has decided to take the night off. Lazy bugger. So you're stuck with me today or tonight. And we'll be taking a little bit more of the fight to the aliens. With any luck, and I've said it plenty of streams before, but with any luck, we'll be able to do our little assault on the chosen stronghold. We might end up taking out a facility tonight before that happens. No, but other than that, I mean, it's a war. Perfect way to start the stream off. The fucking game crashes. Ah. This is the perfect start for the stream tonight. It immediately fucking crashed. This, boys and girls, is why you don't put too many mods into a game, but that does never stop me before. Funny thing is, though, I played a lot of game. I did some testing in between said streams, and I have not had I haven't had any crashing problems, which is really weird. I guess XCOM just knows when I'm streaming, and it doesn't want to be nice. Yep, borked already. Gotta love it. I do tests of this game in between the streams, and it crashes the first chance it gets. For those that want to know, this is how many mods that I've got running. See, I got quite a few of them working. It just doesn't want to stay working. Which, you know, screw me, right? So how's everyone doing tonight? Might as well do some talking while we wait for the game to spend half an hour to load up because of all the mods. Well, might as well just have everything crashing on me at the moment. Now Google doesn't. Now my Chrome doesn't want to work. It's the perfect start to a stream. We'll just cut it out. All right, James. Ah, gotta love it. We've got the game to boot up. Now we need the thing itself to boot up. If I could, I'd probably start a fresh game. But too far into this to start a fresh game. Gotta love the pop filter. This thing just doesn't want to stay on my microphone stand. It's probably because of this cushion. Probably if I rip it off, it might do better. I'll take care of that next time. Probably hoped if I set the microphone up a bit better, but as it is now, it'll do. I'm glad it sounds good. At least I got one thing right, which is the audio. You know, it's probably one of these days I'll upgrade the camera where I can actually give you 1080p instead of 720p. As long as I got one thing working, that makes the stream, right? Right? All right.
Market is open.
Let's see. I did some setup pre-thing. Okay, so it seems like everything is working. Alright. Second verse, same as the first. Let's hit this retaliation site. Or try to, anyway.
There will be no escape. No mercy for those who would defy my gods.
United States.
Yeah. I've recently started playing through Mass Effect 2 again. I forgot how clunky Mass Effect's controls can be, but it's still a fun game with a pretty good story. I mean, it's the most I can hope for. That's the best I can hope for, really, as long as it's got a good story. Alright. Go through and make sure all this is right. No, it is not. Let's just up his defense, because let's make him even more tankier, why not? He's already a fucking Spartan. Alright, let's try this again. See how it goes.
Skyring. We're in the pipe. 5x5.
And begin mission. And cross our fingers and hope the game doesn't crash. If it does, I'm gonna have to quickly look through my games library and see what to stream. I'm sure I could probably find something. If push comes to shove, I got plenty of. I'm sure I could talk with the board, our resident tactician, the board chairman, see if we can get a Stellaris game up and going. I'm sure he wouldn't mind that. Motherfucker. Alright, let's see what this error code is. See, I promise I usually don't have this many problems. Interesting. I might know what's causing that. I'll have to re-enable one of the mods and see if that's what's causing that. And if push comes to shove, can always restart XCOM. It has started an entirely new XCOM game. We'll go from there. Just have to go through and make sure all of our subscribers' characters are in my character pool, so we can start off with them next time. Because I might know what's causing that, because I know there was one mod that kept getting run quite a bit. Now if it crashes again, I've got a few different options that we can go to until I can get XCOM sorted out. Might have to resort to starting a whole new game, or going to a different game entirely. Starting a whole new save playthrough of XCOM, or going to a different game entirely. If it crashes again, probably going to end up going to a different game.
The Reapers believe in nothing, and share little interest in preserving the true nature of our world, beyond what their eyes can show them. Their actions have enraged the Elders and brought fear to their minions. In that respect, they are a valued ally, as long as they remain loyal to our cause.
Alright, let's try this.
If they would choose defiance, then I will force their obedience.
I don't know why, but the game feels like it's gotten louder.
Moving out.
What good has their loyalty to you done them? Will you be their protector? Come, show your worth.
And that's another crash. Alright. So, for the time being, let me see if I can't find something. For the time being, I'll have some
If boyfriends on
royalty-free
social media made
music
a phone
playing
call,
in the
they'd post the same
background
post pics abroad, like
while
you see
I figure out what to do next. Hello, Jedi.
Hello.
So, XCOM is constantly crashing on me. So, until I figure out what exactly is going on, I will be streaming Dragon Age Inquisition.
Sounds like a fantastic choice, especially if it keeps dying on you.
Yeah, so for tonight I'll be streaming Dragon Age Inquisition. And probably come Nequisition as a human who is a, let's go fancy, let's go mage. It will be playing on normal difficulty because I haven't touched this game in over a year.
So you'll be learning just as much as anyone else.
Pretty much. I do remember some basic things, and if need be, I do actually have a hard copy of the strategy guide. So if push comes to shove, I can always go run and grab that.
Well, you'll be starting off with more knowledge than Pop-Tarts usually hops in games.
That's because I've played and beat this game before, but it's been a while. So, yep. Come Thursday will be our regularly scheduled programming. Until then, well, I get to entertain some people with some Dragon Age Inquisition tonight. And we are starting our cutscene, so time to be quiet. Oh, I forgot. Now for the funnest part of a BioWare game. Spending like half an hour making your character. Start off with that head. What's a good Dragon Age name? I know. Well then, seems like it didn't do what I wanted it to, so. Get out here. Dragador Aegis. Alright, James. Someone's trying to be funny. Yeah. I'll have to start this over again because that wasn't done right.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to help my brother with some math.
We need him, Cassandra.
Because I do not want to be stuck with that face all game. I'd actually rather make my own. Actually, screw it. We'll deal with this face.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that.
Just
This
your
one did.
standard
Unless
face
we
one
act,
because I forgot that
the
I need to
breach
actually
may
customize it. So
grow
this is the
until
face
it
we're going to be
swallows
dealing
the
with this
world.
entire game. It's fine.
It's bad.
Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
So I don't really have a choice about this.
None of us has a choice. They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
For a lot of these
Your
cutscenes,
mark
I
must be
will
tested
be
on
quiet
something
when there's a
smaller
lot
than
of
the
main
breach.
character talking.
That's fine.
So, just as a heads up, all
Open the
story
gate.
scenes
We
are
are
playing.
heading
I
into
will
the
be
valley.
quiet, so those that haven't played through or know the story of this will be able to experience it for the first time. And I do need to do some audio balancing because I feel like the game's coming through way too loud. Need dialogue up, lower that down a bit. Let's make sure everything's good where everybody can see some good things. We are going to be playing with some trials, which just make the game a bit harder because I do remember I could actually breeze through this game with the correct setup. So let's get to rocking. And if mouse and keyboard start ticking me off, I can always switch to a controller.
The pulses are coming faster now.
How dare you use the tool of the concepts?
The more rifts appear, the more demons.
There are certain games I'm going to use that on, like a
Did I
hack and
survive the
slash
blast?
game.
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. Stay behind me!
And yes, I am playing as a mage.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you did not attempt to run. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp, or fighting. We are on our own for now. Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
One thing I do remember about this game is go everywhere. Well, that's just about the same as any BioWare game, really. Go everywhere and loot everything.
Smashing pots.
Now you're thinking of Zelda.
Yeah.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance. We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Yeah, I can tell. It's kind of annoying, especially as the mage.
Quickly! Before more come through! What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
Are you watching The String
I closed
Jedi?
that thing. How?
Whatever magic opened the breach
Trying
of the sky
to.
also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Future
Meaning
would
it
work.
could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to
See
know.
if this works.
Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Are you with the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am
Wields
pleased to
quite
see
the
you
mighty
still live.
crossbow.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Unlike you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any Circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know. The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
Bianca's always excited. Bianca's always excited when she gets to fire crossbow bolts.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is...
What you gonna do with that Nosferatu fella?
Don't worry about him. He's another mage.
I'm just waiting for him to pull out Fang.
He's an elf. Leave him alone.
I can tell by his ears, it just doesn't look right.
Are you being racist? How
I
dare
might.
you?
Although, if it's a defect, I might be ableist, not racist. Get your fact.
I don't think it is multiplayer, no, James.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
don't I remember this place when I played them originally.
There are bots.
Just none that I can destroy.
Seems safe to cross an iced river with a flaming sickle.
So,
It's a
are you
staff,
innocent?
get it right?
I don't remember what happened.
I will call it a sickle if it has that head.
Should have spun a story.
That's what you
Are you
would
being a
have done.
staffist?
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature.
I'm just discriminatorous. Absolutely a word. Don't you dare correct me. Water, earth, fire, air.
Goodbye.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Ooh, loot. Yeah, this is one of those games where you get a major ooh piece of candy vibe from it.
Question is, how many candies will you find?
All the candies.
With all the flavor?
Eh, we'll see about that.
Another rift!
We must seal it!
Good left,
Quickly!
my cat.
They keep coming! Help us! Hurry! Use the mark!
How do I use the mod? Ah, there we go. Promoted!
The rift!
Alright, let's see. What type of magi do I want to be? Should probably go down further so I can get access to Peaceful Aura.
You can always go my route, which is the Chon.
Let's see. What you saw? Oh, yeah.
Cut me off. Wow.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
Because I always just use the shields and the defenses, because I'm a plebeian. But if this is like any other RPGs, you want offense.
Yeah. Usually.
You're welcome. I'm greatest help of all. You're welcome.
Yep.
It's gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
Some features. Okay, so apparently the game's not gonna let me level up, which is weird.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
You're too low of a level to level up. That makes sense.
Apparently. Yeah, I just got to level 2 in it, and I can't level up.
The prisoner must get to the Temple of Six Ashes.
You have already caused enough trouble without resorting to this exercise in futility.
I have caused trouble.
You, Cassandra, the Most Holy? Haven't you all done enough already? Enough! I will not have it!
You are not in command here.
Yep.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the Most Holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So none of you are actually in charge here.
You killed everyone who was in charge! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
Well, lives are about to be lost now.
How do you think we should proceed?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
What do you think? Do we want more scouts or do we want soldiers?
Hey, I don't know. If the soldiers are actually good, take the soldiers. But I doubt they are, so... no.
What's a few
say we
scouts over
charge.
some soldiers?
I
Let's
won't
go
survive
charging.
long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone.
They will
left in the
remember
valley.
that.
Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Alright, can I level up now? No. I hate you, game. I need more electrical abilities.
You need to smack some undead soldiers first. Don't you tell me they ain't gonna die and come back to life.
See, the one thing that I really liked about the older Dragon Age games is I could do blood magic. You can't do blood magic in this.
Huh. Well, at least they care about your opinion. That's all that matters.
Oh yes, lovely. It's always nice when they care about what I think.
I'm like forbidden to play wizards in like any mystical game because I always play range, and so my siblings get mad at me.
That's the point of a wizard. You're supposed to be at range.
That's what I'm saying.
How many rifts are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past!
Quickly then!
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
You're not the
Why's
only
everyone
one.
got to assume the lady's the one that did all the doing?
The way to the temple
Sexist.
should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
Oh look, a mummy.
I wonder what the heck that was. I thought that was a misrendered zombie.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman...
Aww.
is in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
What engine does this run on?
I forget.
I'm just getting like deja vu from when he's absorbing the portals with his mind.
I mean, I'm sure you could probably find it if you Google it. That's a nice apprentice coat you got there. Oh, but only you can use it, darn it.
Well, now I feel dumb, so I'm the frostbite
You're
engine.
here. Thank the maker.
Liliana,
All right,
have your
James.
men
Night, buddy.
take up
Talk with you
positions around
tomorrow.
the temple.
Good night, Brutus.
This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I don't know. I figured I'd sit back, crack open a cold one, see how everyone else does against all the demons.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Exactly. And speaking of cracking a cold one, I'll be right back because I need something to drink.
At this point in time, I could say anything I wanted. And he wouldn't be able to tell. I'd be free to reign. How dare you bring that slain in here, Brodus? We do not use that Y word. Up over the misty mountains go, to dungeons deep and caverns old. They marched away in the break of day. The trees like torches blazed with light. I saying that wrong.
Alright. Well, let's get this show on the road.
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to that thing.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
It was at this time that the knight,
You know
the,
this stuff is
the
red
bowman,
Seeker.
the
I
archer.
see it, Varric.
I can't speak English.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on Lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Oh, but I like the touch of red.
The sacrifice still.
Someone help me!
The knight, the
That is
archer,
divine
the mage,
Justinian's
and
voice.
the other mage have marched to the portal to seal off the undead force. Spot on British accent. 10 out of 10.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Warn them!
We have an intruder. Kill him now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Demons, why is it always gotta be demons?
Camcorders. Why is it always gonna have camcorders?
It's gonna start being flashlights.
No, this is a family-friendly show, alright?
Don't worry, we'll censor the flashing.
Oh, don't you look friendly. I'm gonna back up a bit.
The arrows proved ineffective.
We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
However, the icy hot of yours definitely effective.
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
Hacks. I call hacks.
More coming through the rift.
I hate demons. Why is the big guy coming
Big
closer to me?
Chungus is coming close.
Run away! Run away! I'm squishy!
Oh shoot, Nosferatu is an immortal.
If Nosferatu was immortal, there'd be serious problems here. Light up big, fat, and ugly. And I don't mean the dwarf.
They brought a cave trope.
See, this might be so much easier if the game would actually let me put my ability points somewhere. I think Big Chungus wants me dead. Wait, yes, do it, let's do it!
He's not gonna do it if he keeps missing.
Quiet you. I don't need the comments from the peanut gallery.
I did it!
Somewhat.
Do it.
Do it now.
Strike them down and fulfill your destiny.
Direct control.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty. How was your nap?
Oh,
Hey, you broke something.
I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Why are you frightened?
And that makes it better?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant.
You're back in Hayfield.
Did I start a
my lord.
cult while I was asleep?
The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
I don't think you did, but I think your trouser monster might have.
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
And the danger is over.
Otherwise, she wouldn't be concerned that you were asleep or not.
I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
I'll go when I'm good and ready. Can I finally level up now? Yeah. Alright. What do you think? Should I continue down the path of the Pyromaniac or the path of Thor?
Are you Thor, god of hammers?
I'll go path of Thor. And a little bit of fire. Actually, I think I'll go down the path of lightning.
Well, you got a choice between Enchantress, Thor, Scorpion, and Sub.
I think we'll go down the lightning path a bit.
Got to harness that unlimited power.
Glad you agree with me. Inventory.
Daichu's observing you too.
I feel like I should be wearing light armor. Yeah, someone started a cult while I was asleep. I did not approve of this, I think. Did I approve of this?
That's him.
I mean, yes, definitely I approved of this.
You approved it under Article 13, subsection 22.
Of the Space Canada TV guide, of the Space Canada TV charter. In the event of me being knocked unconscious after closing a magical rift, I deserve a cult made in my name.
Chain him.
The cult shall be dubbed Ireland.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Yes, let's encourage the cult. Let's be the maker.
All before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide.
You are the chosen
We lost
one.
everything then.
Yep, definitely.
Out of
I am
nowhere,
definitely going to
you
encourage
came.
this cult.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You
That's a
know
big
what
book.
this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the
I
authority
shall
to
possess
act.
the Necronomicon.
As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn.
No one expects the
We will close
Inquisition.
breach. We will find those responsible, and we will restore order.
Unless they read the
with or
title.
without your approval.
There's one thing I really do like about this game is they actually have really good soundtracks and moments. And they got a really good song
This
that plays
is the
later in this
Divine's
game.
directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers, and now no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under
So
a
not an
single
Inquisition
banner
of
once
old.
more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine, and then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy,
Sorry, did I hear Holy
that
War?
depends on what we discover.
Did I hear that we needed to take the whole? We needed to recapture the Holy Land?
Do we need to start a crusade?
Deus Vult! Deus Vult!
Set sail across the Mediterranean. We are taking Byzantine.
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
I'll agree for now.
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
I always wanted to have my own cult.
In honor of your path to become Thor, we shall call it Irish God.
Exactly. I'm glad you agree with me, boyo.
No problem. Maybe we'll catch some Night Furies while we're out.
I hear they make great mounts.
If you teach him.
Set forth the ravens and unleash the dogs of war. For we shall cry havoc and take the war to the demons themselves.
Engage the bagpipes.
I don't have any bagpipes on me. I'll have to find some on the field. He didn't even hit the nail. I'm just saying.
That eyeball is all powerful.
It's the all-seeing eye. I guess we started the early versions of the Illuminati. Need my chief historical advisor, Dragon King Soup. I wonder where he's at.
Most likely he'll watch this and think we're a bunch of freaking morons and blubbering fools.
All I gotta do is give him some. All I gotta do is give him some alcohol, and he'll be on board.
Dun dun dun.
Put him on drunk history.
Why am I in a corner? I did not agree to be put in a corner.
We must initiate a quest to find the almighty Haggis.
Wanting to join needs to speak with Cullen or Cassandra. Apostates too, I suppose. Oh, you're him. Thren. Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Here, take a look. You find...
If I...
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found. Make...
These truths the Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one world.
Beric.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
I am the miracle.
Alright, let's leave Brandon Sanderson there to make his novels.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now for the Herald of Andraste? Telling what we did.
Solus.
The chosen of Andraste. The blessed heroes sent to save us all.
Sounds dashing.
Am I riding in on a shining steed? I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary.
This dude's about as hilarious as Spock as well.
And battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations.
I feel that's what his character's based off of at times.
Clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten.
Just take away his staff and put a freaking Star Trek logo on his
Every
shirt.
great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes, but more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there, at least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
The giant hole in the sky trumps any other concerns. We can worry about the rest later.
Yes. Who can say what this world will look like when we are done fighting for it? But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Dude's got some huge balls to sleep with human-sized spiders.
Human-sized? Those are babies.
I don't recall meeting you.
Then his balls must be freaking dragon.
You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication. Name's Zidane. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too. You're back. And in one piece.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do.
Yes, I'm back.
I only wish I'd been able to find Master
Back for 2 seconds in time.
That bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Farewell.
Oh, I don't have any schematics to make granadas. I'm sad.
How unfortunate.
I know, right? I feel like I got screwed.
Not that it would work against most of your enemies, though.
Fliss has sent a check for you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick.
Bark, bark.
If the Inquisition wants to feed
Every time you walk up to a door, I'm expecting you to, like, Fusroda the thing to frickin' splinters.
I can work on trying to figure out how to do that if it makes you feel any better.
Yeah, but the doors won't blow up.
Aye. You're right on that.
Expected you, big boy. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you
Although it might be worthwhile if you can shoot someone to the stars.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Can you help improve my arm?
Yes. You find that you can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Goodbye.
Right. Right.
Yeah, this is where Mass Effect Andromeda got its crafting from.
So we're at the exciting part, you're saying?
Sure, if you want to go for that.
Another time, then.
Like, remember says when correct, the best weapons and armor you can make is that of dragon. Like, you get really good armor piercing if you use dragon parts for a weapon.
And then you can be Dragonborn.
Sure, let's go with that.
But there's one they fear. And that time, he's Dovahkiin. Dragonborn.
Yeah, we need lots of Aelfried.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Yeah, this is one of those games that can take you forever to complete if you go around trying to do everything.
Oh look, some iron just lying around. What do you know?
Some wabbits! I'm gonna go kill them and strip them of all their fur and deliciousness. Oh wait, no, they're nodes.
Goodbye.
Now you got yourself breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mmm, nug skin. And a nug foot.
Time to fry them and make some cute little chicken McNuggets.
Which nugs in this world is basically rabbits.
and he stared at the menu in awe. He couldn't bring himself to say the chicken nugget.
Good God, this nugget's hard to kill.
I see no pros up here, other than me.
Oh my God, die, you rabbit, for God's sakes.
Starts turning its head backwards. I am the devil.
Basically, God's sakes.
So these nugs, are they like a crossbreed between a rabbit and a pig?
Basically?
What do I call the meat? Is rabbit called anything when cooked, or is it just rabbit?
It's just called the rabbit.
So it's not like frickin' sheep. Call it mutton. You frickin' cook anything else.
Ooh, some
Eating pig? Nope. Pork.
Some mutton and a tankard of mead sounds lovely right about now.
Now, what's bad is I could call it Peter Porker, but that would make fun of Peter Rabbit, but that's also a name. Keep harvesting iron like that, you're going to put the miners out of business.
It's the only way to get iron in this game at points.
So, there seems to be an accident in the cave. I'm just finding iron on the surface. Why don't you just move out?
I shall go make some armor made of the finest nugget fur.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling plows.
I shall dub thee in the Nugger armor.
The Nugginator.
Hasta la vista, baby. You have been nuggetified.
I thought I'd be more useful.
That'll do.
So how has your day been so far, Jedi?
Got to sit on my butt with no homework.
Homework? What is this homework you speak of?
It is a treacherous time in which they put problems on paper.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up?
Just give the word.
Alright, hold on a second.
Farewell.
Ooh, Meridian potions. I need those. I'm a mage, I kind of need them.
Let me know if you need anything.
I need Ilfruit and Black Lotus.
Can I help you with something?
Farewell.
Make her go with you. The Inquisition can use that. Nice work with those supplies. The Smith might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time.
Farewell.
Make her go.
I've got the power!
Too many wounded, and not enough bandages to go around.
Does it trouble you?
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Sounds like fun.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That was quick.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a mage, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Leave for a second. Now we're talking about heresy.
I know. It's a good thing I have a staff of fire.
Extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
It must suck to be a mage to die to a simple arrow.
You didn't see it coming.
That's not what the grave robbers are gonna think.
Winter 4th. Add the mode to the party. Well, let's get to work, yeah?
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. Everyone's a little nervous around mages right now, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Word for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
So we need to find some gems and velveteen. What velveteen is? I got no idea. Oh, that's elf fruit. Come here, Randy. I want some mutton.
Apostates! The apostates have fled to the hills.
Fine work out there.
I'm not familiar with this.
Oh god, I just want to do this. Oh god, I do not remember how to do this puzzle.
It's Orion's belt.
Yeah, but I got it. If you look at the little thing in the center right there, I need to make that picture over here.
So you need all of them to connect?
Yes. Wait, I think I just figured it out.
Bottom, right, middle,
There we
top?
go.
Oh, you have to make a shape. Never mind.
Yeah. Took me a hot minute, but I figured it out.
Where does this lead?
Yeah, I did it. I did it. Oh, I did it. See, the thing is, when I first started playing inside the strategy guides, I could easily just walk through all of those. I knew what level I needed to be to take out dragons and everything.
You were perfectly organized.
Exactly. Oh, more demons.
Still can't shake the feeling of deja vu whenever you do that.
I feel like I've been to this place before.
Higher than the street.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Attacked your husband.
Neither do
He
I.
was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
That was some excellent care right there.
Yep.
Them darn rebels took my ring. Goodbye.
Those darn rebels took our gerbs.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm trying to stop a swarm of demons from corrupting the land. Meanwhile, you're complaining about jewelry.
Hey, might be a fetch quest, but it means experience. Experience means levels. Levels means I can kill dragons quicker.
They don't know that.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
Well, she was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
I'll talk to you later.
You shall not pass.
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
Why are you running?
You know, not every dwarf likes caves.
One down!
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
It must have been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Sorry, I'm organizing some NHS stuff here.
That's no problem.
Seventh time's the charm, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, look, a thingy.
Oh, look, there's a sunken portal. Heretics Purge. Oh, wait.
Malachite and Frostis. Dramatic! Yeah, Drakestone is actually, this early of a game is actually a really good resource in this early in the game. Makes good weapons and armor. Oh, look, Red Lyrium.
Red Lyrium. Whoever this dwarf was, he was in over his head.
Bianca arms one enhanced. Oh my. Oh, look, a dead body. Those are always lovely to run into out in the wilds, aren't they? There's Hatchet, Freddled and Longbow, and figuring the Maraf the Betrayer. Kinky. Let's see what's at the top, shall we? Let's see. Oh. Nothing's at all. Oh look, some people fighting. Let's go gank some unwilling recipients. Whee!
Templar deserters.
I'd be dead.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that. Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
Oh, look. Another portal into the unknown. Shall we continue? Once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more. Oh, look, rage. Oh my god, that hurt.
Alright, now that's all that's left is signatures. It's a time like this where you wish you leveled up your ice.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
Ice, ice, baby. Da, 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 da.
I am so not the level to fight that.
The people here should leave the area. It's too dangerous.
You dare grace me with your presence, mortal.
I'm like level 4 and those things were double my level. Yeah, we're all kind of busted up at the moment. I owe the money that I found.
'Tis time we carry on the adventure.
Which actually reminds me.
A Templar, I believe.
Well, everyone, it's been 2 hours since the start of the stream. The start of which went so swimmingly. Having to restart XCOM 3 different times for it to crash every time I try and start a mission. So, 'tis 11:30. We have been on live for 2 hours and 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I do believe it is time to call it a night with tonight's episode of Tactics with Commander Irish. Sadly, we could not play a really tactical game. We ended up playing an RPG game. Which, there is nothing wrong with RPGs. I love RPGs, but it is not the premise of our show. So, this is where I end it for tonight. And as for our schedules for the week, tomorrow you will have Destiny Disappointment Tuesdays, as always, with Pop-Tarts, who will be playing, as always, Destiny, because apparently it's still something people play. Then Wednesday we have Weeb Wednesdays, where Pop-Tart and Dragon will be playing / voicing / watching. I think it was the Princess Advisor or something like that. Something about princesses. After which you will have Thursday, where I will return with Tactics with Commander Irish, with probably a fresh XCOM game, because I think I know what's causing the problems. Well, 'tis the end for the announcements and the schedule for the week. If you like what we're doing, please leave a like or a dislike, either or. Just let us know you're watching and comment. Let me know what you didn't like, what you liked, because we can only improve this channel with your inputs. And, well, I do believe that's it. As always, as Pop-Tart likes to say, they cannot hear you say sorry, and they cannot hear you apologize in space. Thank you, and good night.